So before we go and start using the first harrow for harrowing down our soybeans, we got to fix something on it. See that gap? We have to slide each of these wings over about 6 inches maybe. Try to close that gap. And I actually whacked myself in the head when I was putting out the wings before, so you got to be careful when you're doing that. But I got all the hardware, and now I just got to loosen the bolts up, and we should, in theory, be able to slide it. So let's go ahead and do that. There's just 4 bolts holding these wings on. We also have to take off this brace. Now, I'm not going to take these off. All I'm going to do is loosen them, and we're going to try to slide it that way. And we'll see how easy that is. Do you like our awesome white-walled tires? Oh, there is one on the back side too, I guess. So there's 8 we got to take off. Even sliding this over that far isn't going to totally eliminate the gap, but at least it won't make it near as pronounced. So I moved it over about 8 3/4 of an inch. I want about 8 3/4 inches from the farthest I'm putting it to the farthest from where it was. So this one could go over about another 1/4 of an inch. It's about 12, so good enough, really. This one's at 7.5. About 12. Get back this way a little bit. Oh, too far. Perfect. That one's about perfect now too. So now all I gotta do is lock it down. And yeah, it's not gonna totally close the gap, but whatever, it makes it better. And then I should be able to put the brace back right where it was, and we should be fine and dandy. Now this side should be good. Okay, this side should be loose. Yep. Okay, so now I got them all loose, and I have to measure the first one to see how far I moved it. Now I moved it 8.5, so from where I'm going to measure, I want it to read about 11.5. So that one's got some moving to do yet. And I can see that it's not sticking up straight, so I got to kick it some more. Some of you might ask what this is from. Well, when we bought it, the plate on it here was bowed out. And it wasn't busted or nothing, but we didn't want it to really give. So we beat it back into where it was supposed to be and welded it some more, because it was cracked along here a little bit, so kind of reinforced it. And if it gives, it gives. Then we'll fix it for what it really needs to be, or how it really needs to be fixed. I'm kind of being careful how I step over things, because last night I was walking up over the chisel plow, and if you see over there how there's that wire that holds the hydraulic hoses, well, on the chisel plow it's 2 metal plates that stick up straight, and I fell on them last night and I can hardly breathe. I don't want to hurt myself anymore. $11.5. Perfect. Now I can go ahead and lock these down. It made quite a difference, you can see. So I gotta go through and lock them all back down, and then I'll test it. I'll fold it up and see what it looks like and see where they drop to see what the difference is. Good. Cool, we're done. Now before I lift it up, just for fun, let's compare the distance between these chains. It's about 14 inches at the closest point. I'm gonna lift it up and drop it back down. Now the ones on the left over here I see are practically overlapping, and the one over here has some space in between there. I'm not exactly sure why that is. But I can see from here that I've definitely closed down that gap. So let's go down and measure it. So now, closest point over here, it's 11 inches, and I'm not exactly sure what's causing that. It might be because it's kinked up there, but it's better than 14, and over here it's touching. So now that we've got that narrowed up, should be ready to go for harrowing soybeans. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all How Farms Work. So I'll see you next time, guys.